What's up, YouTuberverse? It's your boy RB back again for another one. Skip Bayless got off the struggle bus. Let's talk about it. Nuance Machine, episode 51. Let's kick it. All right, before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, please check out my shop, breezysprints.com, where you can find all original designs printed on high-quality tees, tank tops, sweatshirts, and hoodies. All designs are done by yours truly, and without further ado, let's get into it. So, Skip Bayless lost Shannon Sharpe as his co-host, and I said that Skip Bayless was on the struggle bus because I thought that he would have a hard time replacing Shannon Sharpe. But I'll admit that I was wrong. I just had a hard time believing that Skip Bayless would be able to catch lightning in a bottle for a third time and find a really good debate partner that works alongside his shenanigans.
Evil shenanigans.
There were rumors that LaShawn McCoy was going to be his debate partner.
Back his ass.
Most people thought this would have been a terrible idea because he's just not that great at debate.
He is ass.
Dak was what to the 49ers? It's only right I say it again. Ass.
And that means Skip would have to carry the show. Skip also begged Charles Barkley to be his debate partner.
Please, Charles, please come and please work with me, this damn idiot.
That was never going to happen. Never in a bajillion years.
Charles Barkley would be my dream debate partner on Undisputed.
If I could get Skip Bayless in a room,
And there we
they
are.
need DNA to define who it was when I got through with it.
In my last video I made about this, I also explained how Skip is the heel of his own show. Very few people watch Undisputed for Skip Bayless. They really watch to see how how the normal people in the room react to Skip Bayless's shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks? You mean Shenanigans? Oh! You're talking about Shenanigans, right?
They watched for Shannon Sharpe. They watched for Stephen A. Smith when he was with First Take. Skip has been able to find partners that move the needle because they're entertaining while also giving smart and thoughtful commentary. While Skip's job is to be as irritating as possible to his co-host with nonsense arguments. I thought it would be very difficult to find a replacement for Shannon, but it seems Skip landed on the perfect partner once again. Richard Sherman will be joining Skip on Undisputed. And I think that this is a home run for Undisputed and Skip Bayless. So, good pickup, man. Sherman graduated with a degree in communications from Stanford, so, perfect for this role. Obviously, he's a smart guy. He's charismatic. He played 11 seasons in the NFL and is a former All-Pro defensive back. Sherman and Skip have had interesting interactions in the past, and I think it's safe to say that Skip knows that he's the heel on his own show. Skip's not stupid. He may make stupid arguments on his show, but he's not dumb. He knows what he's doing. He knows that conflict sells. The yelling and screaming at each other is what gets people watching. And I also mentioned in my last video how it's a part of the daytime television circuit, along with all the soap operas and Dr. Phil and Live with Kelly and whoever is on that show now. I don't know. I forget who has replaced after Regis. Ryan Seacrest? I can't remember. The Today Show, what's that show called with the bitches and
Time for the view. No, not again!
The View. Excuse my French. But it's competing with those shows, so the conflict is what really sells things. And Skip knows that he is not as stupid as he would make you think he is. And he knows he's the heel of his own show. It's going to lead to some drama, that's for sure. And Skip knows that. All right, sorry about that, guys. I went to go get a drink of water because my mouth was a little dry and spilled water all over myself. So, had to get a new shirt. Let's try this from here on. Sherman and Skip have had interesting moments in the past. I think it's safe to say that Skip knows he's the heel of his own show because Richard Sherman doesn't seem to respect Skip all that much. Take a look.
Skip can say whatever he wants, but Skip, whenever you refer to me, whenever you speak to me, whenever you address me as all pro Stanford graduate, because those are some accomplishments you can aspire to, you will never accomplish. You have never accomplished anything. So I'm the top of my field. So I'm all pro. I'm the best, one of the best 22 players in the NFL. You're going to brush it off, but I don't think you're the best 22 anything. No. In my 24 years of life, I'm better at life than you.
Okay.
So
all right, that's fair.
Let's get down to that.
Let's not get personal here. Do you think you're better than Darrelle Revis is right now?
I'm better than you. So that is perfectly fine because I understand that. I am intelligent enough, capable enough to understand that you are ignorant, pompous, egotistical, cretin.
Freeze it. Look at Stephen A's face right there. He knows this is going very, very poorly. He's just like, oh God, can we please get to the commercial break? Please. Richard Sherman is determined to obliterate Skip on national television. We've got to make this end right now.
And I'm going to crush you on here in front of everybody because I'm tired of hearing about it.
So because of this, it's bound to lead to some fiery moments now that they're partners. I wonder if Skip will disrespect Richard Sherman like he did Shannon Sharpe. And if he does, I'm wondering how Richard Sherman's going to handle that. I guarantee you he handles it way differently than Shannon Sharpe did. Shannon Sharpe was very upset and wanted to leap across that desk. I think Richard Sherman would just start roasting the ever-living crap out of Skip right there on national television. And that would be hilarious. But you know, I'm not wishing that this fails for Richard Sherman. I hope that this succeeds. I think it will succeed. Richard Sherman has a great personality. He's very charismatic, and he will prepare to be on the show to beat Skip every day, especially because he already has this relationship with Skip where he thinks that he's not really all that great. So he wants to take him down a peg, and I think that he would relish in that every single day. Now, there's one more thing that he announced. Skip also announced that Lil Wayne will be joining him for a segment on Fridays. And I love me some Wheezy, man. But I'm not sure how this is going to work. Like, I know he's been a guest on First Take and Undisputed before, and he's familiar with the format. Wayne is a smart guy, despite, you know, his face tats and how he might look. He is a very smart guy. He's a legit sports fan, and there's no doubt that this move will bring in more viewers. I do kind of worry about how much effort Wayne is actually going to put into this. You know, if Wayne comes to this segment with Skip every Friday prepared, then it should be fine. But I can tell you from experience that it's hard to get in front of a camera unprepared. But for someone who freestyles all of his rhymes, this could be a walk in the park. I honestly have no idea how Lil Wayne smokes as much weed as he does and drinks as much lean as he does and remembers all of his rhymes to walk into the booth and just spit fire.
I spit hot fire.
It's amazing. So, you know, maybe it won't be so hard for him. I know for me, it would be pretty damn difficult. So I'd have to prepare every single day. I thought maybe Undisputed might be in some trouble, but that show is going to be just fine. Skip does need to retire, though. He's 72 years old.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
He's made millions of dollars. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Most Americans work their asses off to retire between 65 and 70. And just like our politicians, Skip is working well past that because he's obsessed with power and the prestige of having his own show. And he's desperately trying to hold on to that as long as possible. And now Richard Sherman will help him by being his new protagonist. Because we all know that Skip has the antagonist role on lock. Got that shit all wrapped up. But yeah, it's going to be all for this one, guys. I will see you on the next one.
Can't wait.
Love you guys. Peace.
Dark side, light this bitch up.